Okay, here's the next mini devlog on AmaMod VR. So this is what's new for this month. So besides here Miku, that I've added her to the game, there's a new type of UI or user interface that I developed, which is this little virtual smartphone that you use to interact with different things. So instead of pressing a button and opening a giant like floating panel that you have to point and and click, you have this, which I think is more fun to use. So the only thing that you can do with this for now is to manage the characters that are spawned. You can highlight them, right? And then if you tap on the screen, you select the character. And when you have selected the character, then you can just access two menus. One is the attire menu, which, just like in desktop pets, lets you either switch outfits or toggle clothing items individually, like this. What are you doing? You can also do this little thing where you drag, right? You can scroll windows just like a real phone. Then in the physics settings, you have these sliders, which is just to let you play with the ragdolls. And that is it. There's another options menu, which I haven't made yet. But I want to also let you despawn characters and just toggle different behaviors. So for Hexmaniac, I don't have it live right now, but I have this procedural animation system where the characters start moving and you can tweak their movements. And it's just to play around with. It's just to create animations for them. This is all experimental, right? There's no real game, as I try to make clear here. It's just a sandbox to let you interact with my works. So another thing you can do is, instead of going to this menu and selecting the characters manually, quote unquote, you can also press the trigger on the left hand while the aPhone, because that's the name of the phone, while the aPhone is open, and then you get this pointer. It doesn't have unlimited range, that's by design, but it lets you point at characters and select them. So I'm gonna select Miku. I release the trigger and then she becomes selected and I get to her little info window. And then here I can do whatever I want to do. Currently, the only way to have the characters stop following you forever is to just turn them ragdoll. But I'm gonna let you disable that in the menu, here in this options menu. She's passing out. And there's also a lot of things to keep doing. So for example, this character has a very low mass. So you can give the characters, when you create a ragdoll, a mass, right? How much her different colliders weigh. So since she has a really low mass, you can just grab the whole ragdoll like this, one-handed, as if she weighed nothing. But my other characters, they do have a higher mass, so they are less easy to handle, to manage, because right now my hand is falling. So I'd like to also let you come in the options and maybe modify that. And tons of other ideas that I have that I just gotta make the time to do them. But this is all to let you have my models, instead of just looking at a static picture of them. I want you to be able to do a little bit more with them. To look at them, to appreciate them. Right now, something's weird with the physics here. And my plans for the future is to... I gotta fix those physics. Is to enable VRM, or to not enable, but to program VRM support to let you import custom models here. I really gotta inspect what's going on here. So that you can also bring your own characters here, right? And do whatever I let you do with this. But that's it. I mean, it's just a phone. And the only thing that works here is the character manager. There's a settings menu, but none of these do anything. It's just for me to test. These are the options that I took from Desktop Pets. And there's nothing here. There's nothing here. And then these buttons, like this is back, obviously. This is trying to emulate the Android controls. So you have a back button. Then you also have the home screen button that takes you straight to the home screen. And finally, this one hides the aPhone, which you can also hide and unhide by pressing what I think is the B button on the left hand, but I'm not sure. Like there's two buttons, right? One up and one down, so it's the up button in the left hand. So that's it. That's what's new with AmaMod VR. It's just a better way to interact with things, better menu system, right? Before you had those floating menus and you had to get close and touch them. So now you have it always in your phone. That's it. I hope you like it.